Hey guys, Tommy Drone here. This is the top 5 craziest, coolest drones that I've seen for the fall 2017. We're going to start out with number 1 right here. This is the JJRC H42WH. And this thing is a trip. Look at this thing. It's a butterfly drone, but it's not just any kind of butterfly. It even has lights. Look at that. If that's not one of the coolest drones I've ever seen. Now, I think this is just going to be a novelty drone, but it's a cool novelty drone. And it even has first-person view, which is kind of nice. And, of course, it has all the other stuff. But look at this. It even has waypoints. How cool is that? I mean, for $42 to get a toy drone like this that has waypoints, it has return to home. And of course the thing does your tricks, which are really cool. But this is the thing that surprised me about this drone. It's why it's number 1. It does voice commands. You tell it where to go, left or right, forward or backwards. It has voice commands. How cool is that? And of course it has the virtual reality. And I like the fact that the wings are detachable as well. So if you don't want to keep the wings on there, you can just take them right off. It's got a really nice controller. You can use your remote controller or you can use your phone. And I'm impressed with the battery. The battery is a 600 mAh battery, yet it's only 6 minutes of flight time. So not a lot of flight time. And this is a tiny little drone. Look at that thing. It's only 5 centimeters high. Not very, very large. It's a tiny little thing, but the flight distance, control distance is only between 30 to 40 meters. So it's not very far with a flight time around 5-6 minutes. At number 2, though, we got the 1031 Skull drone. Look at this bad boy. Is that not scary or what? I'm telling you, if I saw this thing flying around my house, I'd be afraid. Anyway, this thing's only $45, $46. This is at gearbest.com. And this is number 2. I mean, how would you like to have this thing flying around your neighborhood? Now, when you go to I have direct links to all these drones below. What's kind of cool about this drone, look at that thing flying around. So there's videos on YouTube for this drone already. It's a new drone, but I can see myself flying this around my neighborhood. But it looks like a really cool little drone. It doesn't have it has a pretty decent controlled distance. Now, it has a flight time around 6 to 8 minutes with a decent controlling distance between 80 and 100 meters. That's not bad. For this little drone, it's only $45, $46. It's not going to have a camera, but then again, you're not going to be flying it for that purpose. You're going to be flying this. This is really the drone for you guys who are into putting on your scary costumes for Halloween. But it looks like a really cool drone. So number 2 on my list here. All right, and number 3, we got the Kading, if I'm saying it right, Kading. This is the Kading K130. It's a drone. It looks like an egg. Look at that. It's an egg drone, a flying egg. Now, you'll notice the price between $29 and $39. There's a reason why that is. I'll tell you why in just a moment. But it's got a pretty cool looking little controller. But it's a flying egg. And I found this at Banggood.com. Pretty cool looking little drone. Now, this drone here is actually a takeoff from the PowerVision Power Egg, which is a much more expensive drone. We're talking around $1,400. A very expensive professional drone that's definitely on to take on your more professional DJI drones. But this is just a toy drone here. And again, it's only about around $30. Now, the thing with this drone, if you buy it with the camera, then you would use your phone to control it. The thing is about the size of an egg. It's the same size as an extra large egg. And the thing has, if you buy it without a camera, then it will come with a transmitter. But if you buy it with the camera, if you want to have the camera on it, then you would have to use your cell phone. And it's not a very big camera, only 0.3 megapixels, but it has a flying time around 6 minutes and a distance of around 40 minutes. So not very, very far of a distance in flying there. But for that price, that's not bad. Definitely a cool little drone. At number 4 is the Hit Home 16011 airbag drone. Now, this drone is just a trip. I mean, look at it. It's only $32. It's a brand new drone just coming out. It's getting ready to ship. This drone is really meant for kids. It's really meant for it's a children's drone, and what surprised me is it had voice control, and that's really surprising to see that it had some voice controls. But you'll see here they're even saying this is for little kids. It's a drone for indoors. Interestingly enough, though, in the videos here on the site, they're showing it outside as well. But it really, in my opinion, it looks like it's going to be designed for indoor flight, especially since you have to use your cell phone to control this drone. Now the only issue I have with this drone here is that it has a control distance of around up to 50 meters and the flight time of only between 6 and 8 minutes, which isn't bad. It's pretty good, but it's meant for kids. And what concerns me about this drone though is that it doesn't have a transmitter, so you have to use your cell phone to control this drone. So you can be giving your cell phone to your 8-9-year-old flying the drone in the house, and then all of a sudden your phone rings and you got to pick up to answer the call. Now you got to pry that phone away from your kid, unless your kid has a cell phone. Start with that one. And at number 5 we have the Deso, I hope I'm saying it right, Deso 09. It's an egg also. Well, actually it's a ball. It's not an egg, it's a ball. It's a ball shaped foldable drone, but look at that. Isn't that cool? It's not really large. It's kind of a small drone. But as I look at it, it has a camera. But I think the lights at the bottom of the drone look really, really cool. So those lights there, it has pretty cool looking little lights. So again, this drone is also not much. It's like only $40. And all these drones, as I see them, they're all novelty drones. So that's my top 5 list. This one here only goes up to 50 meters with a flight time of around 5 to 6 minutes. Not very far. But it has a decent camera of around 2 megapixels. Not bad. So $40. Okay, so there you go. I'm Tommy Drone. This is the top 5 coolest drones the fall of 2017. And let me know what you think, guys. What do you think? Which one's your favorite drone? Now, honorable mention does go out to the FlyPro Squid foldable drone. Pretty darn expensive. The camera isn't all that great. For $90, it only has a control distance of up to 50 meters and of up to 30 meters control distance and a 1 megapixel camera and a flight time of only around 5-6 minutes, so not very far. And then there's this drone here. Doesn't this look like the Skytech M71? Doesn't it look like a Star Trek? Doesn't look like the Star Trek Enterprise a little bit? It looks a little bit like the Star Trek Enterprise. Waiting to see what the specs. And finally, the G-Tang T911W. The G-Tang T911W. Just a cool looking drone for around $40. Honorable mention. All right, guys. I'm Tommy Drone. That's my pick for the top 5 craziest cool new drones for the fall 2017. Let me know which one was your favorite. Which one did you like? I got direct links to all of them down below. Check them out, and I'll talk to you. Please like and subscribe. I got a lot more video reviews coming up. I'm Tommy Drone. Talk to you next time.